Yeah, it's a situation of preparation meets opportunity. In my head, I always prepare songs. Like if Rema was to tell me, bro, I need a jam today, he's got one.
Like, yo, if people want to help you, they'll actually help you. Like, they'll do
Facts.
something practical.
Facts.
We need more help than just saying, yo, man, I love what you do.
I love
man.
what you do, bro.
I love what you do. Like, if you know you're in a
That was
position
fire.
where you can assist
Yeah.
practically, we need to start going out of our way to do that.
LSK Showcast meets the hardest own in LSK.
Let's go!
On an epic platform. Voice for the youth is born.
Entrepreneur, whether a musician, whether a businesswoman.
LSK Showcast, presented by Mix Kasamwa.
Mix is the name.
Mix Kasamwa is the hardest stone in LSK.
Buddha. Mix is the name.
Welcome to LSK Showcast. You know the vibes, where at right price. They'll only take store where like the price is right. These other places, they're just, they're burning holes in your pockets, man. So yeah, let's not forget about the commission-based program. Was still themed entrepreneurship. So, let's make sure you take advantage of that. Bring somebody to purchase any laptop and earn commission off of that. Minimum you can make is 200, maximum you can make is 1,000. Anyway, I think again another on here doesn't need an introduction.
We did.
He doesn't need an introduction.
We outside.
You just say, give us away.
Give us away.
So right now on LSK Showcase, we've got our boy J Trigger.
Give us away.
What
it do, fam?
Whole team. Fresh. Whole team.
Bless.
You guys know the song Team
Everything
Fresh.
nice. Everything smooth.
Everything's smooth. Go check it out. Go stream it, and you know the vibes. But anyway, yeah. So thank you for coming, man.
Bless. Pleasures,
We've been
man.
talking. I've been inviting people here, people that are always engaging in like very deep conversations, so that we just come here, we break it down so that people can learn, the kids can learn, about the game.
100.
The game
The
in
industry.
Zambia. The industry. There was that time we just used to text each other. The industry. Have you seen us cat it?
Now we're inside.
Yes, bookie.
We're inside.
So yeah, let's start off with like a summary. Let me not say summary, but like just run us through how like the J Trigger brand started, like the J Trigger journey, the pies, all the pies that
This
you
guy,
roasted.
Performing. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. When
J
did it
Trigger.
start? How did
When
it
did it
start?
start? I'd say high school. I was a producer, but not like producing with softwares, like beatboxing and all of that. Then I had a friend of mine who actually gave me the name. May so rest in peace, Jay Shazi. He pegged, man, like few years ago.
What
Ulcers. I think he had like ulcers.
That's
And he wasn't
crazy.
like taken care of in time. So he had this thing that was coming over and over and over. So,
Yeah.
but before he raps, he used to like say J, pull the trigger, and J is like Jack, and then Trigger was just like
Your name is
saying,
Jack?
Yeah, that's my name.
I didn't know your real name.
For real.
Do you know my real
Performing,
name?
man. Okay, yeah, fair.
We don't know
Checkmate.
each other, bro. Busy in the studio recording
crazy.
songs, jumping on stage,
Fair enough.
doing
Yeah.
Tiende
But we're not even Pamos. That's crazy. Yeah, man. But he
Jack.
used to say that J Trigger, and then I was still shy, so I just preferred to be in the background. So I put the two names together. That's how I made J Trigger.
Yeah.
And then after school, after high school, that is, I had like 1 year before I went to uni. I was just figuring myself out. I was bored. I used to be alone a lot. So I
Why were
started
you
going
alone, bro?
Bro, I'm an introvert like that, and then I wasn't a cool kid, man. I wasn't catching. I'm a nerd, bro.
But these days, yeah, for
I
being
wasn't
outside.
catching. Even now, still I'm inside, bro.
These days,
But
you're a cool kid,
outside,
let's say.
bro.
But me, I just found my pies in your DM. Me and Bang, like say.
Bro, it's on the easy, bro. It's on
Me,
the
I just see
easy.
the streaming scores from J Trigger on my pies phone, like say. Skim, I'm feeling lucky, like say.
Nah, on the easy, bro. It's gang in this bitch. Yeah, but yeah, that's how it was. I just started finding myself in the studio a lot. JB, yeah, the studio where the song Mutaleno was recorded. I don't know if you remember that song that went viral at some point.
Yeah.
Mutaleno. Yeah, that's
That's
studio.
where you recorded?
No, that's where I used to chill. Like I just used to be around them, clean the studio. Because I used to feel weird. Like I didn't really do much.
So you're cleaning the studio?
I was cleaning the studio, bro. Wallahi, man. They know.
Trigger.
They
Chilling
know
with
the
Rema,
story,
except
man.
cleaning
They
the
know the
studio.
story. We used to just chill there, clean the studio, vibe, write some songs, And then with time, I just developed like the interest in, recording. And then that's when it became serious. I went to uni now. And then I found,
China, right?
in China. Same thing, bro. I was alone a lot in my room.
Yeah.
So I just would, learn from like the internet and teach myself how to record. Because I didn't have people to come and record.
Yeah.
So I'll be the one who's recording every time. And that's how I started developing like the interest and the skill and everything. Dropped one song in school, made noise. Then I met the guys who I'm working with now as Cloud9 Music. And that's how we started the label. Just from there, we toured China. I mean, I'm just running through it. But basically, I would say I've been professionally doing music. Like when it became serious, I would say 2019. Like that's when I dropped like serious projects.
Yeah.
Yeah, and from
I saw
19 to
like,
now.
your come up was from China, like you were growing your fan base in
Yeah.
Zambia with Zambians in China,
Yeah,
and then growing your fan base here from
yeah,
China.
yeah.
Because
It's
even when
crazy.
Bus Brain, the Bus Brain was the first project I saw, but
Mm.
like I did like some research and I saw you had done other projects also.
Yeah. It took some time. I actually did the Ice Prince song before Bus Spray,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Yeah, how did the Ice Prince thing happen? I just saw, I was bummed. I just saw Bus Brain, then I went on Audio Mac.
It's crazy,
I
man.
find this Ice Prince Zamani with J Trig.
Shout out, man, like Zamani. Yeah, it's a situation of preparation meets opportunity. In my head, I always prepare songs. Like if Rema was to tell me, bro, I need a jam today, he's got one. That's just how I've always been. Like I have a lot of songs that I know, like this one, someone like this would fit. So that was the situation. I had a beat, I had a chorus and a verse and an empty space.
Yeah.
I didn't know who was gonna fit, but when Ice Prince came to China, my manager was like part of the people who brought him through and were helping him around. And while they're in the hotel, they played a lot of my songs, and then he was just wondering like, what's this? And then they played the idea. He played it by mistake. I sent it to him and when he played it by mistake, Ice Prince started like freestyling to it. And that's how my manager said, if you want to hop on it, it's it's free. And I didn't know all of this was happening, by the way.
Someone was putting you on.
I was in my room, bro. I didn't even have the tickets to go and watch this thing, man. I was like, I was stressing about how I'm going to go and watch Ice Prince.
But this side, Ice Prince
This
is
side
leaving
is
a verse
listening
on
to
the jam.
bro. Yeah, and I think that was the time I was also working on my thesis for school.
Yeah.
So I didn't really have plans on going. But I ended up going. I watched him perform. It was spiritual, bro. And I even remember watching him. I was like, that's the level I want to
reach.
to tap into,
Yeah.
Then like 2 days later, I think, my manager just hit me with the song. Like, just listen to it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why is this guy sending me my jam?
Yeah.
Then I just heard him come in and actually give me a shout out. That's what it was insane. Yeah.
Where did you find people like that? Because in Zambia, like to find someone.
Nah,
who's
it's
just gonna put
Nigerian, man. Nigerian,
Wait,
Fego.
It's the person is Nigerian.
Yeah.
Ish.
Fego. Shout out Fego Moses. He's a part owner of Cloud9. We're now working together. So
That's crazy. Because I was bang. I was like, a Zambian is the one who did that.
it's deep. It's deep.
Do you think if you were Zambian, you would have done that?
It can be. It's tricky, bro. Because Zambians.
No, be honest, bro.
I doubt. Okay, no. To be honest. To be honest.
It's
Let me not even lie, because I know people who've been in positions to help and didn't help. We know them. You've also had like situations where you have the.
Bro, I've sat in situations where I'm like, can you connect me? Like, with Lusaka Startup Park. I've been like, like maybe like a celebrity comes and I've reached out to a lot of people like, he's like, we know each other.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I love what you do. Man, I love what you do. Keep doing what you do. I'm like, there's a celebrity. Can you put him in one of my skits? Can you do this?
Wow.
He refuses, bro. It's like, no, that's impossible. That's completely impossible. I've had people tell me that's impossible. It won't work.
Yeah, and
then
then
I
you did
see maybe they do such things for like maybe more established artists.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm like, okay, maybe I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not good enough, or like maybe it's because I'm new in the game. But the thing is, this is why this podcast is there. It's like balance. Like the
Balance,
established people can be helped, but like it wouldn't hurt to put you on, you know what I mean? Like what they did with the
does
Ice
nothing,
Prince
bro.
thing. Like
It does
won't
nothing.
take anything away from anyone.
takes
It
away
just
nothing,
does
yeah.
nothing but good.
Yeah.
And while there's seeds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there are a lot of people like and you know what's weird? I started challenging people now because I started posting on my stories like, yo, if people want to help you, they'll actually help you. Like they'll
Facts.
do something practical.
Facts.
We need more help than just saying, yo, man, I love what you
Yo,
do.
I love
man.
what you do, bro.
I love what you do. Like if you know you're in a position
That was fire.
where you can assist
Yeah.
practically, we need to start going out of our way to do that. You know what I mean? But Zambians don't really have that culture. Hopefully
Yeah.
we can develop that
And that's
culture.
why we're here, man. That's
Yeah.
why we're here. More especially with the new wave of entertainment, or entertainers, I mean, and entrepreneurs. You know, like you also working with Chanda Brian, bringing him on.
Yeah.
Like that shows there's that synergy. I don't think that existed as much in other generations before
Yeah.
us, but now it's there now. Like entrepreneurs, models, everyone's
Yeah.
just feeling like, yo, we can eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The table is big enough.
It's
The
too
food is-
big.
It's
I feel
huge,
like
bro.
people need to understand. For example, like let's say you're a promoter, you're making your bag from whatever is going on. And then the artist also you put him on. He can also like there's enough.
It's enough, man. There's
Especially
enough.
if you've got brands and brands like funding some of these projects.
Yeah.
They've got more than enough
Yeah.
funds to be able to circulate,
100.
So it's just, I don't know, I get confused. I'm like, what's the reason? But I've realized it's a lot of jealousy and envy. You know, us like superstars, with the pies, they say,
Yo,
it hits them,
Hits,
you know?
man. Ego,
So,
man.
ego. They just feel like they're not content with what they're doing in their life.
Yeah.
So they feel like, why should I put this guy on? But we're not going to grow. We're not gonna grow. Certain people will manage, but it will be unnecessarily difficult.
yeah, we rise by lifting others. That's just the saying. Yeah, I think even Davido says it a lot, which is real. Like we rise by lifting others. Like that's
Lift
how
as we rise.
yeah, we have to move together.
Yeah.
You know.
So even me, I've challenged myself now. Like I always try to think about ways I can like help.
Help
With
improve
like
the game.
resources and stuff and like connections. I've seen like other people coming up and then like I'll just send them connections and contacts and leave a message with the company that I've
Yeah.
worked with. I've worked with certain companies. I can't work with them again because we already worked together. So it's like someone else can work with them and then it's just up to you now. Like if you want to, be able to sell yourself to those particular people. Like
And they can build.
and build. So I'm always in a position where I know that the spotlight is big we need more people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's a lot of food.
There's a lot of chow to be chopped.
Yeah.
And then so now this guy from Nigeria
Yeah, Fego.
plugs you. Shout out Fuego. He puts you on a track with Ice Prince, and then what happens?
Then we just keep working, bro. We make it a serious thing, and actually that was a sign to say you're actually doing something right.
Yeah.
You guys.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, if Ice Prince can believe.
Yeah, if Ice Prince can believe, because like weirdly, I got more love from OGs over there before I even got love from Zambia. That's
OGs
crazy.
from where?
From Nigeria. Like, I think I was already getting followed by guys from there, like Rema, all those guys from there were giving me love even before here, like in the Z, yeah. So what happened is
why?
I don't understand, man. But Rema said something when he came, huh? I explained the same thing. Like, there's more love. I got a lot of love from there than here early on. And it was like, because that's how Nigerians are, bro. If you're fire, you're fire. That's it. We don't care what's... That's why even the Amapiano movement has been able to tap into Nigeria and other places. Because they're like, okay, if you're tough, you're tough.
So us are not tough.
No, we are, but we haven't yet reached, like, we haven't invested in breaking those borders. People are so comfortable with being big here. That's what the problem is. And when you're comfortable, and comfort is like, it's the worst. You have to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Bro. You have to feel there has to be something.
Uneasy.
Yeah. So after that, we said, okay, no, let's start. Let's make it a thing. Let's make it a label. Let's make sure everything's documented. Let's move.
With Fuego.
Yeah. So that's how Cloud9 Music started. We were supposed to do a festival over here called Cloud9 Music Fest. It's the main reason I even came back to Zambia. But our brother COVID, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, COVID just like really messed everything up. Because we had Ice Prince coming through. We had Sheffy, we had Cleo Ice Queen hosting. It was going to be something big. And that was going to be like my introduction to Zambia. You get it? Because I was going to be on stage with all these guys.
Yeah.
You know, but then again, in hindsight, if you look at it, God's plan was for me to go through the stages than just
Immediately,
be catapulted into a standing on stage with Ice. And who's this kid?
Wouldn't be talking to you right now on this podcast. You'd have been tuning us. Send over like $3,000 US. Send 30K. That's when I'll come to the podcast.
It's bookie.
But yeah.
It's easy, man. Yeah, so I had to go through everything. And when I came back, he actually came through. Frego's been here like twice.
Yeah, I saw you some pictures. You guys were wearing suits.
Yeah. We went to we went to meet the ambassador, Nigerian to Zambia. So we're actually trying to go beyond music. Like it's always been beyond music. Like opportunities for creatives, and also bridging that gap. You know, getting investment from Nigeria, Zambian talent, just like exchanging, and that's the
creating
synergy.
That bridge.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to work on. So that's why we went. That's why we're in suits. Otherwise,
it's wild.
Yeah.
But why do you feel like? I feel like, yo, man. Sometimes I see the people you're talking to and the people you sort of like connect with. It's like, I won't lie. Like no one should take offense or anything. This is just the truth. You connect more with Nigerians, bro.
Yeah, 100.
You know, and I don't know why. It's like they see something in you. Like I've seen even like there's that. I don't want to mention her name. She's like a Nigerian promoter.
Yeah.
She used to do a lot of gigs here and stuff, and like
she
hit you up, and like Nigerians are always like hitting you up.
Yeah, I think it's because I stayed around them for a long time. Like in uni, I had my stylist over there was Nigerian, Feg was Nigerian. So no, actually even just the whole environment in China, I was around a lot of people. I was away from Zambians there. So not only did it open my mind up, it also like, it really opened because I was learning, you know.
The work ethic.
The work ethic and the lingo, because like I can speak proper pidgin. When I'm speaking to a Nigerian, they actually think I'm from there, yeah. And not only Nigeria, I also tapped into South Africa. Like if you noticed, I've also been getting love from there. You know, I just opened my mind to say I can't be, you know, in one place. But obviously Nigerians are the ones who are.
How does that make you feel? Like, you know, because I'm sure sometimes maybe there's this thing where you feel like, I could be like in Nigeria, you know. No. Having that, like, you know, that support, that love, that blow up, that growth, that respect. Not that like Zambians are not respected, but I'm just saying like that society, that environment, it's so conducive
for creatives.
Music, creatives, music, film, everything.
It's Hollywood itself.
Yeah. Nollywood, you know what I mean? We need a Zollywood.
Yeah, so like when it comes to like the you're saying the feeling of like maybe I should be there.
Yeah, like that line. Because I'm sure sometimes you jump into like Zambia, and then when you jump into like the Zambian side, I mean, Zambians are still like growing to know you and stuff, but there's still a lot that like support you. But it's like even before you've done the most you can do, Nigerians are still like, yo, J trigger, trigger.
No, home is home. That's what I can say. Home is home. Of course, I want to go there and, you know, obviously learn about it firsthand. You know what I'm saying? Like be in Lagos, actually in the trenches, and make music from there. Because I've been doing a lot of it like digitally, like over the internet. You know, there's big collabos coming still. So online. But now I would like to actually go there and,
Something's
tap in
calling
and
you
then
there. I
come
don't
back.
know.
Spiritual, bro. I feel like
It's
there's a connection.
Nigerian Nepa. Nigerian witchcraft.
Oh, that's why now my home be that. Like, that's my second side, bro. For
No, but I
real.
know you're a Christian. You
Yeah,
know.
so when I go there, I feel I would like to bring what I learn over here and use it. We just recently started getting people winning our free mass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
now it's becoming a thing.
Yeah.
Like, we can win this.
Shout
We're
out
getting
Cleo Ice
deities.
Queen.
Shout out to Queen.
She told me the whole story of how it happened,
Deep.
man. She didn't even think she would win.
You know? It's crazy.
Shout out to her for putting us the
100.
new wave.
Always.
Team Fresh.
Always.
Go stream.
Always, man. I feel like coming from a country like Zambia, it's an uncharted market, Shout out like Paul Cruz. He was one of the people that really opened my mind up. Paul Cruz is like really, really smart.
Yeah.
And I think that was the first time I came back to Zambia. And I was there telling him about like the Zambian artists I know and I would like to work with. You know what I'm saying? I was still high off. I want to get known here, And then he told me, bro, all these names you're mentioning, bro, they haven't even scratched like the surface of where we can take this.
Yeah.
You get it? The level.
What was
playing
going
field.
through your mind when they
I was
tell you
like,
that
yo.
you're looking at all these idols?
I was thinking,
he's
guys
telling
have done
you,
it, bro. But he was like, listen, where you can take it, you can take it even further, bro. So forget about Zambia. Zambia is like it's a level playing field, and it's true because anytime the power thingy here changes, like we always have someone trending. We always have someone,
And it ends there.
It ends there, and that's what he was trying to tell me. Like, would you want to be that one guy that blows up in Zambia and peaks and stays there? And now there's another kid that comes and does it. And then, so he said, don't worry about Zambia. It's a level playing field.
Yeah. I learned about that, and sadly I had to learn that on my own with my own experience. I've always been about releasing quality. You know what I mean? Like representing Lusaka and Zambia
at the
highest resolution, and I mean like 4K, 6K resolution, and things are looking good. And it's not. I don't like this perception that they put Africa on, that like Africa is one place and we're just in the bushes.
And it just flies.
Everyone is hungry. That just flies on people's
$1
faces.
will feed the family.
It's
crazy.
$1 will feed the family. When we're at right price right now, there's consoles here, there's PS5, what developed, what I mean?
bro.
Like even AKA was bang, that video I always share. It's like Lusaka is developed.
The drip.
People have the
everything,
drip.
bro.
We've got racks here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not a joke. Zambia is not a joke.
We're operating.
But I learned, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to compromise clout and trying to please people and lose quality.
Nah, quality first.
So I've put everything on hold and I'm like, I want to take my time and make sure I put quality first. And I'm focused on, yes, Zambians here and Lusaka, they put me on, But also there's the Zambians diaspora, China,
Those are the ones,
UK,
bro.
US. Those are the ones who are
Those are
mixed.
the ones, bro.
The stuff that you're creating, bro, is not very far from stuff we watch here. Some is even has more potential.
100.
And then I'm like, you know what, I need to take my time. I know, and then people, back to what you're saying, is I'm connecting what you're saying. People get hungry for clout, for validation. No, I'm doing something. No, I'm big.
They should know me.
They get high off numbers, high off a lot of views. But once they go and compete at an international level,
There's nobody.
There's
They're not
nothing.
getting.
it's wild.
Getting.
It happened to me personally because people were gassing me for Lusaka Startup Pack. Man, this is wild. They say this is wild. And then I sent some of my stuff, the first episodes, the ones that were really viral, to people in South Africa, to people in Botswana, and they're like, you need to work on this. You need to work on the quality. You need to work on the sound. The sound is bad. You need to work on the angles.
Deep.
You get me?
Deep.
Then I was like, everyone is guessing this here, but internationally, this can do. That's how I started refining it.
Yeah.
Refining it, working on it.
And that's sort of the approach I have as well. I don't really, try to compete with people locally, like respectfully, man. Whatever people are doing.
No, I'm
No, no, no. But for real, like I don't look at people over here like, yo, he's doing something crazy. He's got those numbers and no, because like if I'm not, if for you to, you have to make the decision. Do you want to be the coolest in your class or the coolest in the school, bro? You understand?
Oh,
You know,
Oh.
so if you want to be cool, passing number one in your class, yeah, come with that. That's fine. That's your.
Yeah.
So me, I want to be everywhere. Everyone has to know what's got it.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to reach such levels, you have to compete with the highest. You know, you have to see yourself as a Wizkid. You have to see yourself as like Burner. You know, like what Burner is. Would Burner listen to this and vibe with it?
Ish.
You know, would
Facts.
would Wizkid sit down and actually give me an ear? Because you only have like a limited time in this music thing, and if you want to say I'll do things later, hey,
you clap. It's so confusing. Like for me, like I worked on those like 2-3 songs, including the LSK Culture Anthem. I mean, guys,
hardest.
sometimes I forget that like J Trigger's on the LSK Culture Anthem.
Bang.
We did a different
still.
podcast about how we made that anthem. Like
Yeah, my mom's still a fan of that.
for real,
Like,
bro.
yo.
That was a beautiful. You remember how it happened? It was
Yeah.
spiritual.
Just not planned. Everything was just all over the place. Man.
People came to me with pressure with music, like mix, do music now, like go music. I'm like, nah, let me take my time. I want to make classics, man.
Yeah, I want to make music.
Music. I don't want to
Yeah.
hop. Me, like I've been a trendsetter, man. Even with the hardest on Excel, with the lingo,
Yeah, the
LSK
lingo, more especially like the lingo side of things, you can tell like it wasn't really popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, people weren't really like proud to say those things outside because of how you would look.
Yeah, they were not
You
sure
know,
where
they're
it
not
is.
sure where it
So I
is.
had to package it nicely. And one thing I'm really proud about the LSK lingo is that Nigerians have the pidgin like English.
Yeah.
That's what makes the music, the movies.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah, the sound, everything.
Even in the UK, they have their English. So I know people don't understand what I'm doing right now, but trust me, in 10 years,
Yeah.
you will thank me. I know people will troll me like, this on, he thinks he's working with ECZ because he's saying XA, you're trolling me. But like, trust me, the next 10 years, when the only way you can stand out
Is
with
by-
music,
yeah.
movies and stuff is because of this lingo, you will thank me.
That's
You
how it
make a
works.
statue of me, man. I'm
Nice.
telling you,
Go.
Kaleza.
Believe it.
Guys,
Believe
they're
that.
going to make a
Believe
statue,
that.
but I
Believe
know
that.
it's gonna take some time.
Hey, it takes time, and longevity is what it's about.
But the
man.
kids, they know about the lingo, man. The dictionary is in the highlights, and it's gonna become a thing. And that's why, even when I'm making music, I'm like, okay, I can do this. People love it when I do this. I have fans who just listen to the music. I bring the lingo as well because I wanna push it.
You have
So,
to
yeah,
invest in
you have to
in
invest
that.
in it. So like, let's talk about like the industry and like let's talk about how you hopped on stage with Rema.
Yeah, that
Ishmael was
lit,
bang,
man.
and you told me, look here, like Mix. So I'm coming out with Rema. I said, oh, don't worry. I was like,
On the easy, bro.
and I didn't tell anyone because I didn't want to jinx it. I was like,
Yeah.
nah. And then we were about to leave, and I'm like, nah, let's wait for. Then I told I had to tell everyone, like,
Yeah.
guys, Rema's bringing out J Trigger, so chill. Oh, for real? Oh, for real? Oh, for real? Like, chill,
mad.
chill. Let's watch this moment. You know what
Yo,
I mean?
it was
The man
legendary,
is coming
bro.
with the Glock.
It was real, man. It was
Yeah.
real. Now, going back to what you were saying about like people outside the country really respecting what I've been doing before, like even like tapping to people over here.
Yeah.
Like I had a small. These things you just have to be sharp, man. Like I knew he was coming. I just had to figure out a way to, to talk to him because you know how it gets, man.
Yeah.
Like they are coming on their own programs, and it's very rare that a promoter would put you in a room with them.
Yeah.
You understand? So, and out of respect of how they do it,
Yeah.
like promoters are also paying their thing, and so you have to find your own way. And that was how I started talking to the management.
No,
like,
but it's
way
not
back.
supposed to be like that.
I understand, bro.
It's
I
not supposed
understand,
to be
man.
like that.
But I think people are just, it is a bit rigid, bro. It's rigid here.
But don't even say it in a nice way. Just say these people are blocking, man. Like a lot of
Yeah,
promoters,
bro.
they don't wanna see. There was a story I told you about the story when Nasty came and he wanted to record. He was like, I wanna go to the studios in Zambia for a long, like I think maybe like an extra day. I don't know. I heard this from someone. And then, but this person was there. I saw him with videos and stuff in the background. I won't mention his name. And he's like, bro, I was really surprised. He told the promoters, like, yo, I want to jump in studio. I want to work with people. Like, wait, what's going on?
Yeah.
And the promoters, like, just came downstairs and just told, like, the 3 guys that were there at the hotel, like, yo, Nasty says he wants to work with people here, but I just told him, it's beans.
Hey,
Can you imagine?
blocking us, bro.
Yeah.
Blocking.
So they block.
Yeah,
So
no,
how did
it's
you have
facts,
to
facts.
Tell
Bro,
them, bro. Like, you had to
I
push
had
on
to
your own.
maneuver, bro. I had to maneuver. I was talking to Deraway, his manager. You know, shout out Dera. That's like the whole
Yeah.
team, man. Sean, Dera, you know, London, the producer, good guys. I just prepared gifts for them, you know, like, yo, when you pull up, let me just present these gifts to you. You know, in my head, I didn't even think about like, okay, being brought out on stage, you know, because it was still far-fetched. I was like, but we joked about it with my manager. I was like, just imagine. Then he calls me on stage, and we laughed. Like, then we're like, nah, it wouldn't make sense because he's here for his own thing, and then he's just start jumping in and all right. So he was supposed to come through, and then I was told I couldn't meet him. You know, like, now there's a way that things are done.
Yeah.
You get it? Like, the promoters were like, okay, there's a way that things are done. There's a way that he's coming through. You can just bring the stuff over and link him later. You know, so in my head, I wasn't really happy about that because I was like, but this is, I'm actually talking to the guys directly.
So even after
know?
you're talking to the manager,
it was like,
they're still saying no.
chill first.
Chill.
Yeah, so I was bang, man.
Guys,
But
you need to
anyway-
change, man. I'm looking at you in your eyes. Like, you need to change. You need to grow up. The industry
it's
needs to
crazy.
grow, so you need to grow up.
So he said, okay, no, we respect because it's a thing, right? We respect. And then by I don't know, God's grace, the flights and everything got complicated. So he had to stay an extra day before he could like do his thing. So he said, okay, fine. His manager said, don't worry, I'm coming through.
Yeah.
When I come through, just meet me. But for now, I can't like see you because everything's all over the place. Our flights, I have to perform at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Everything was just complicated.
And
so,
the promoters are the ones who made those complications.
Yeah,
I just
so-
want to put it out there. Well, they think they know everything. But
yeah, so that's why he said we waited and waited because he performed early in the morning, but he wasn't happy. He said, no, I have to do one more thing for my people. I have to do it again. So while all of that was going on, they're still communicating. They were the ones who even like making sure I know what's going
Ish,
on.
bro, Nigerians, I
You
don't
know?
know, bro. Just
Yo,
bro.
that energy is different.
Just
bro.
just give people here a few years, bro. If
Yeah.
they are performing, you change. You even become Jack or your battery guy.
If he change on,
You just change
Change
because
out.
they love you,
yo,
bro.
because they were like, yo, Daryl was literally saying, yo, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Like he was telling me. So now later he said, okay, bro, we're going to have a party at, we're going to be in the club at Chicago's Pull Up, you know, like Pull Up with the jerseys. And then, I'll just introduce you to everyone.
Yeah.
So I waited for them to be in the club. They go into the club. I went there. You know, I still had to wait outside. I think even, you know, I get sometimes also when the club is packed,
Yeah.
the guards there, they don't know what's cutting.
They don't know anything.
Yo,
They're just doing
they're just
things
there,
in
man. And I'm like, you don't even understand
Yeah.
who's standing in front of you, man. But
Yeah.
by the grace of God, there was most of them still know me. So they came through. Why is he standing? I entered, went in, and that's why it was very crazy. Because I even before entering the VIP, Dara shouted just started shouting. Like he knows me, like we've been talking for years or something. But I only talked to him like 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
A week actually before the show.
Yeah.
So it was still mind blowing that someone would even
Yeah.
go the extra extent of like shouting my name in the club.
Yeah.
Yo, Jake Trigger.
So what you're saying here is Rema's manager
His
was
manager,
shouting
bro.
your name.
Daraway, you're shouting like, yo,
Jake Trigger,
pull up. I entered there and immediately I
I
reached
entered the place.
fast brain, bro.
Yeah.
Immediately I reached there with the jerseys, like the excitement, I would see it even in Rema's eyes. Like, yo, this is like someone going the extra mile to print my name
Yeah.
and you know, on a Zambian jersey. He literally wanted to take it off and rock it like in the club.
And you wore it the entire
The entire time he was in Zambia. So when he was like wearing the when he was trying to put it on,
Yeah.
he looked at me and said, "Oh, yo, no, pull up, bro. I heard you also do music. I heard some of the stuff from Dara. Yo, I want you to come on stage." Like I didn't even ask for that. And then I was just
That
like,
one
"Wait, what?"
is-
And then he called the promoter, bro. Like just then he was like, "Yo, pull up, bro. I want him to come on my set." And I wasn't even on the program, bro.
for performing.
Nah.
Right? I remember
'Cause
asking you, I was like, yo, are you performing? You're like,
Yeah, it
I think
was
I'll just
wild,
link,
bro.
I'll just link the
Yeah, just
Monday.
link the Monday, man.
Why weren't you on the program?
Man, you know how it gets, man, out here, man.
No, Jonas, what happened? Like, you don't have to mention the names, but
No,
what happened? Was it
most
like a
times-
prize or like?
Okay, I gave my price and they went quiet. You know, so I think it's a tendency. You also get it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And when you know your value, sometimes it's tricky.
Yeah.
Because again, you can't just more especially if you don't even know each other like that.
Yeah.
You can't really drop your quality.
Yeah.
You drop your price just to make someone.
Yeah. You have to know your value.
Yeah, and more especially if you know how much these shows make.
Yeah.
And the support that they get from like
The sponsors.
brands and sponsors,
Yeah.
you know. So I think we also have to reach a level as creatives where we have standards.
Yeah.
The only problem is we don't have that uniform
Yeah.
fee, or
Yeah.
I don't know if the government has to also get
Yeah, they
involved
could
one
help.
way. Yeah, like just put a
Fee, minimum wage.
minimum wage for artists. Like,
minimum performance rate.
yeah, that's the one. The minimum performance rate. We just have to talk to Bali, bro.
Yeah.
Go to State House.
We just have to go to state and say, bro, can you tell everyone
Bro,
it's a
anytime,
crime
yeah,
if
it's
you
a
pay
crime
anyone
if you pay
less
someone
this
less
amount
than
to
10K
perform.
for a show,
Yeah.
bro. Like no
Facts.
matter the fact that you've reached out to someone. If
Yeah.
I'm the one saying, yo, I want to come and perform, it's
Yeah.
different. But if you're the one saying, yo, pull up,
Yeah.
then you have to. So that's how that happened. And then I was still thinking they won't even take it like serious, you know. Next day, Dara even told me, sound check. Having sound check, we want to make sure everything goes
Yeah.
smoothly. We just
So they're
we just-
hitting you up
they're
for
hitting
sound
me
check.
up, man. Like your sound check, and then I found Makitu there as well.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to bring out a rapper and an Afrobeats artist,
All right.
a new artist and an established one. That's what he wanted to do.
Yeah,
'Cause
shout out Rema
is
for that.
different,
Ish,
bro.
He's so humble, bro.
Yo,
Ah.
bro, because he's like us. That's what you're saying. You're saying something like, I remember when I was also coming up, and this is weird because even Nasty C said the same thing, the exact same thing. Like, the reason why I'm like this is because I remember how I was treated when I was coming up. People
Yeah.
weren't giving me these chances. People were blocking, sleeping. Even pictures were hard to take. Rema talks about Patoranking being like the first person to give him a picture. And then he was like, okay, how this has made me feel? I promise to God that anyone who wants to link me
Yeah.
in future, I'll never deny a picture.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. That's how we linked. And we did the show. Good energy, man. Like, even him calling me out on stage. I think things are still even clicking now, because it happened so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we had the show, and we're still in contact. We're still trying to see what we can do in the future. It's just that those guys are busy, bro. They're not like us, like this.
bro.
He won't be in Africa for the next few months, bro.
And not like us, like this.
That's what's still building, bro. That's just pitching, bro.
Well, just pitching.
That's when we touch a kakitu, then we're catching. It's crazy.
That's when you touch a mongo.
Mongo is your cat.
I'm doing it.
Yo, guys are going to Dublin, brother. They're
Guys
going
are in France. Mans is in France,
bro. Mans is
fam.
in France. Yeah,
You
pulling
know what
up,
I'm talking about?
dog.
Niggas are in the UK,
In the
bro.
UK, innit?
You know what I mean? Like,
Innit?
people are in Atlanta, Georgia. People are in like
Georgia,
New York, bro.
And you just did, bro.
Yo, that's the thing. That's
We're
the
pushing,
standard.
We're
That's
pushing.
the,
We're getting there, man. That's
that-
where I want to go too, man.
bro,
That's the level.
That's the standard for me, bro. Like, if I don't go international, I haven't done anything.
At all.
I haven't started.
I'm nobody.
I'm whack.
Straight.
You know what I mean?
Straight.
Like if we don't, we have to go
Straight.
bro, where we're chilling in front, and they were all linking there as a union,
As a
bro.
union,
where I'm
man.
like, yo, Trigger, you can, like, you know the way we talk
Where are
about
you?
Uncle Waffle's
Yeah.
event, like, are you pulling up? Oh, you're pulling up. We'll link soundcheck. That's how it needs to be. That side, bro. Like, bro, like let's go.
Right.
We're linking there in Paris.
Are you
bro.
doing Afro Nation? Are
Yeah.
you doing?
Are you going?
Because that's what we want to do, man. Afro Nation, Coachella, bro. Those
Yeah.
are the levels, man.
But yeah, man.
But trust me, at least like next year, I have to be on something, bro. Or one or two. Yeah, we're going to play this back, bro.
Because
Like
each time
next
you
year?
say these things, it always happens.
Next
Bro.
year?
So now I'm even bummed.
Now next year I have to be, man.
Now I
on
just have to
one
start
or
giving
two.
you shit, treating you nice.
Yeah, man. I might just call you for that one.
Nah, you have to put me
Inshallah,
on. Bro.
inshallah,
Get trigger, bro.
inshallah, inshallah.
Me, I'll use Nigerian NEPA. But now I'm joking. I'd be happy for you regardless.
Yeah,
Because even
big
me, I
love,
have
man.
my own like missions. You know, we all have our own missions. We're all working on our own missions and just find a way to like, you know,
Yeah,
put
for the
each other
culture,
on,
bro.
for the culture, for the next gen.
That's
But
it, bro.
It's crazy, man. How you? I think what other upcoming like artists need to learn from that is that yo, ish, no one, like what Natasha said in the previous episode, no one's going to give it to you.
At all.
And it's fine if they don't give it to you. It's more stressful when they block you. It's confusing. But not only in Zambia, not only will they not give it to you, they're going to block you.
That's the thing.
So you have to, you have to press.
push.
Like, you have to push.
Persevere.
Press. For me personally, with that the Rema event, I was also hit up to perform. But like it was low key, like, yo, we're giving you an opportunity. It's like I don't like it when I'm approached that way.
Yeah.
I understand it's an opportunity, but don't try and make it seem like
You need it.
like I'm nothing, like
Yeah.
my life depends on it.
Yeah.
First of all, like me, I'm not just a musician, I do other things as well. So like even with the music, I can survive. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that in any disrespectful way, like I'm multifaceted, like I can be focused on like creating film stuff, you know? So I was like, all right, let me do it because it's an opportunity for me to meet like my fans and stuff. I need to be creative for the first one. The first one, remember they had the second one. The promoter wasn't necessarily involved, but like the team was like, you know how they treat us, you know, treating you like trash. I'm like, listen, I want visuals on the screens. I want to pull up with a chair and like stuff. Because me, I'm a creative. Me, my drug is creativity. If it's not creative, it's boring. Like, why am I here? I'd rather be at home. You know what I
Chilling.
mean? Chilling or working on something creative. That's my drug. Like, that's my cocaine, creativity. I feel dead. When
If
we're
you're not
doing
making-
something jade, something blonde, that's when I'm feeling like, you know what I mean?
I
You
hear
know what
you,
it
I
is.
hear
It's
you.
like how you feel when you're
Yo,
making music.
When I'm in the zone, I'm in the zone.
You know
That's
what I
why I
mean?
really love like even recording on my own.
Yeah.
Because I want to be like that free to move.
To do
you know,
anything,
to
to be
just,
creative.
To just be crazy, man. Yeah.
So now, like, that's the situation where, like, you know, they're not giving me the energy. And the thing is, I know, like, I'm still upcoming. I've only been here 2 years. I know. I'm not trying to say I'm big, you know? But it's this thing, you know I'm a creative. That's one thing
you know
about
you
me.
have an audience. They know you have an audience.
You know what I mean? That's all
Otherwise
I'm
you wouldn't have
asking
hit me up.
for. Yeah.
Simple.
That's all I'm asking for is give me an opportunity to be creative. I'm not saying give me, you know, all the money that like is budgeted for the show or give me bottles and VIP. I don't care about that. What I care about
Is giving
being
people a
creative,
show.
giving my audience,
A show.
my fans, even if it's just 20 people there, they're like, ish.
They have to feel it, bro.
So I had to cancel that first one and do the next one where they allowed me to bring my props on stage. I talked to the people at the music club because they understand. Like, oh, that's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
they even gave me props.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, big
No,
ups.
shout out
like,
the music club.
Yeah.
Like the people over there.
they're woke. They're like,
woke.
big ups to you for actually trying to do like something different.
Do something
I
level.
went on
levels.
stage, people were going crazy. You know what I mean? Like I thought like I was Michael Jackson, but I'm just Nick Kasamo, you know? It was crazy. And like, yeah, you know, all I can say is I just didn't want to also like, I've been really hurt and like traumatized each time I try to ask people to like help me.
Help
Like,
you,
yo,
yeah.
there's this artist, like, can you bring Rema in? Like, people would always tell me, nah, that's impossible, it can't work. So I'm like, listen, I'm tired of begging. If whoever, like whatever international artists I'm meant to work with, I'll work with them at the right
In due
time.
time.
I'm not rushing. The
due
same
time.
way it was your time. It was a J Trigger moment there.
had to
And
be.
Lombe Posa as well with her
Yeah,
YouTube video.
Lombe went crazy.
It was their moment. It happened. They talked to you. It happened. My moment will come as well, and I'll be ready and I'll appreciate
Yeah,
it.
because that's all, man. As I said, everything in life is just preparation meets opportunity,
exactly.
bro. Because like God will give you the opportunity, but are you ready, bro?
Yeah.
Are you ready? If like that's what I was telling you. Like if Wizkid was to say, "Oh Jay, let's make it jam," bro, I've already got beats. I've already got ideas.
Yeah.
All we need to do is lay something.
Yeah.
That's how it is with me. You know, you just have to be ready because you don't know when your time will come, and that's both stressful at the same time encouraging.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
Like sometimes it's stressful because you're
you
like,
have to
bro,
wait."
I'm tired, man. Like,
Yeah.
yo, all of this stuff I'm putting in and no results.
Nothing is coming.
But then when you take it easy and actually think about it and look back, because looking forward is crazy.
Yeah.
It's hard to see the
You don't
picture.
know,
You
bro.
don't know what's catching.
Yeah.
But when you start from the back and then you start looking at it like, oh, okay, 5 years ago, this is not where I was.
Yeah.
Even last week, that's not where you were.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's steady.
Yeah.
Steady. And
growth.
slow motion is better than no motion, bro.
Yeah.
That's just what I
Me, I
think.
think even slow motion is better than fast motion. Bro.
True,
Like,
because
I
you're,
want-
you're going like steps. So
Yeah.
if you're to fall from the top, you land on a step.
Yeah.
But if you go like that and then you fall, it's like, hey,
crazy.
bro, you're just going to crop straight.
It's facts.
Straight, my guy.
Facts, gems right there. So yeah, I think
we're
I'd
giving them,
encourage
bro.
everyone. A lot of like the younger people lack patience. They want a quick high, a quick buzz, a quick hit. Relax.
Just take it easy, man.
Take your
everything,
time.
everything is time and process. Bro.
Yeah. That's one thing about you.
Process.
Like you've got a lot of projects you were supposed to release, but like you're taking your time.
Yeah, I have to make
refine
sure,
them.
bro. I have to make sure everything aligns. Like
Yeah.
everything aligns, you know.
Yeah.
Because I think I've said it before. I look at my music and everything as a series, bro.
Yeah.
I look at it like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Right, like a high quality series where
A long one also,
a
yeah.
long one, you know.
Yeah.
So from episode 1 till wherever they reached, everything was quality. Even though episode 1, quite alright, people weren't watching at that time. But what happened is when people caught onto it, they went to the first episode.
Yeah.
And when they went to the first episode, they found, hey, this is
still
quality.
lit.
You know, so if someone looks at a video of mine from 2019 or 2020, gents, you even know, you see the quality.
Yeah.
From 2019, it's like this.
Yeah.
You know, my first music video on YouTube, which was like YSL
Yeah.
with this guy from Namibia.
Yeah.
When you look at it, the qualities can still compete.
Yeah.
Like on the market today, if I was to drop it today, it would still look like, yeah.
Yeah, no
This
cap,
just
bro.
dropped.
I checked those videos and I was like, you know, there was this debate. People were debating. No, he's in the UK, bro.
No.
He's in the UK. No, he's in China, bro. Like I know.
I'm for the
no,
Charlos.
I've seen these videos.
I'm for the
This is not
Charlos.
China, bro. This is the UK, bro.
I'm for the Chalos, man.
Yeah,
I'm
but
for the Chalos.
I'd like
worldwide.
to like tell people like there's a fine line between like okay, you don't want to create anything because you want to create something big. I'm just saying like even with a low budget or with no budget, you can still create quality.
Yes. It's not about the money at the end of the
It's
day.
not about the money. Don't
Yeah.
get it twisted. Don't use
Yeah.
that as an excuse.
Yeah.
You can still get somebody who is passionate about executing a certain goal. He understands quality. You guys just take your time. Don't rush it.
That's how it
From
goes,
the
man.
music to the
That's how it
visuals
goes.
to the rollout.
Because everyone around me, like, one thing about like life, one thing that's more valuable than money is relationships, bro.
Yeah, your network.
Your
is
network, bro. Like the people I'm working with now, literally don't work for money. They just work for the vision. They've got other things to do, but they work for the vision. You know,
Facts.
like the man that's the man them that's managing me over here in Zambia, Cheese. You know, the business manager. He's got 4 successful businesses. You know, that are running like right now. You know, but then I said, no, bro. You have the expertise. You know how to do the business.
Business
I've
side.
seen you run 4 successfully. I'm a business. Run it.
Yeah.
You know, I found my guy who has access to cars or whatever. Said, yo, bro, logistics, that's you.
Yeah.
Found a guy who has a camera. Say, yo, bro,
Shoot.
shoot me. You know, that's a jet ski.
Yeah.
who's doing really, really well as well.
Shout
so,
out
like,
Jet Ski, man.
The whole team, man, and now we have a structure, something that most people don't have.
But where you guys are gonna be bang with Jet Ski is when he gets to video.
Jet Ski is yet to even like scratch the surface. You know,
will be mad.
this boy has been doing it for a year or something.
Yeah.
And he's already shot almost every
Nasty,
big
Rema,
artist you
everyone,
can think
know what
of. I can't remember seeing like a photographer have this rise.
I mean? Yeah.
Like this
Yeah.
period.
He's the only one, bro.
Everything's
He's the
different,
next
bro.
one.
Yeah,
but when
bro.
he gets touch it, I tell him all the time. I'm like, when I see like his cinematic eye with the pictures, I'm like,
Yo, the
moment,
angles he takes, huh?
the
is
moment
wild.
he touches a video, he has
it's gone.
4K, 6K, black
It's gone.
magic. Yeah,
It's gone. Yeah, man. That's how it is, bro. So that's the
Wow.
structure, man. You have to have everyone. I've got people in the styling department, like Prime. You know, it's part of the team.
Yeah.
Prime, Mauricia, and then there's also the plug, Ezra. You know,
Yeah.
Alfred. Like I want to make. You know, when you're going to war, you need
The team.
You need
A
a team,
team.
bro. Because for
Shout
me,
out.
it's war, bro. I
Yeah.
treat this as war. So.
Yeah, but anyway, we're about to come to the end of LSK Showcast. It's been
Yes,
crazy.
sir.
We've put our heart out, you know. And then, make sure to like and subscribe. Follow me at Mix Kasamwa.
Yeah.
LSK Mix Kasamwa on TikTok, YouTube,
Everywhere.
And then I'm opening a new Instagram account. I'm calling it Mix Asamwa.
That's what.
Well, I'll be posting like more BTS stuff.
Okay.
Because a lot of corporates and brands, you know how they want your Instagram to look. So I'm making one for the fans.
Yeah.
So follow that one at Mix Asamwa as well. You know what I mean? And then where can they find you?
Yo, follow me on everything, bro. J Trigger official on everything. I think
Trigger.
on
How do you
everything.
spell the trigger?
Oh, TRIGGA. JAY TRIGGA. Because I couldn't use the ER.
It was taken. out.
No. What's this called again? It would be flagged
Yeah.
because trigger a gun.
yeah,
So it would be like violence. And me, I'm a man of peace.
You
I'm
said
not a man
it's
of
war. Say
my
now you're
guy.
saying peace. Say.
It's easy 50-50, bro. It
50-50,
depends on what's
yeah.
getting. Yeah. So yeah, shout out to everyone that's been showing love, support, and everything. You know,
Go check
keep
out-
pushing. Go to school.
Go to
Make it
school for real.
happen.
For real.
Come on, dude. You can dip if you want. I dipped.
Make sure you check out J Trigger's stuff, guys. It's crazy. His journey has been the most entertaining.
Yeah.
And
We're
J
still
Trigger, when are we
going.
working on that joint EP,
Going,
bro?
It's coming.
Bro, we need to do a joint EP, bro.
I did.
4 songs.
100.
4 songs.
Four.
Then we host
four
a-
is calm.
A show, bro. Only
A
4
festival,
songs.
bro. A festival.
Tiger, like what Tiger and
songs is
Breezy
hard.
did, even though I'm not like Breezy or anything or whatever, you know what I mean?
But you
like,
dance, bro.
yeah, we should do it, bro. We'll talk about it properly off camera.
Duncan is already here.
Yeah.
It's
Just
late.
4 songs, bro.
It's late.
4 songs,
It's
we
late.
kill it. But
That's
Team
possible.
Fresh, make sure you check that out.
Cleo.
Me and J Trigger had the opportunity to be on the Def Jam.
Def Jam, the same one, you know.
Yeah, project.
Universal
that was,
thing.
Me, I was bang. I was like, me. So yeah, shout out to that. It's a dope song. I love it. It was
Well
new
for the
for
Chalos. Well for the Chalos. Well for the world. That's
Yeah.
what that means, man.
me. So check it out. Trigger on the hook. And then yeah. Anyway,
best.
we're out. We're signing out. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. Give us a
100.
And then the last questions I'm going to ask. Sorry, before we wrap up.
It's calm, bro.
It's like a lingo trivia I do all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, so make sure you know the
Am I
LSK
even
lingo.
updated on the
Deep
lingo?
from LSK if you don't know the lingo.
Wow, go back to Kito. It's
Go back.
crazy. Go back to my mind.
Nah, but
Yeah, let's go.
you know, you
Let's go.
updated,
Let's go.
man.
Let me see first.
What does roast mean?
Roast.
Roast.
Isn't that to make fun of someone?
Make fun of someone, like say. Nah, bro. There's two. Sometimes people use it for making fun of someone, but it's the other one mainly is famous in Lusaka for engaging in sexual intercourse.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Really? But in my DM, I can put a screenshot where it's like, hey, I've roasted. Man.
No, I'm a child of God.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
purely virgin.
I'm also a veggie. Yeah, I'm a veggie.
If you get machine, I can stand on it.
I can stand on it.
I can stand on it. That's
I'm purely veggie.
purely.
And then the second one is, do you know what Mao is?
Yeah. Mao is crazy.
Yeah, it's Mao.
Like what's happening right now, or what's going to be happening.
It's Mao,
It's crazy.
except.
Mao situations.
Do you know what handles are?
Handles.
Except. As if they-
Did the whole thing now, that one.
Yeah, it's sort of like, I don't know how to explain, but like, On's always like, no, so that bike, say, I got some handles. But how do you understand it? Have you
I
ever
think
heard
that's
it?
the one that the same one you're saying. Handles, holding.
No, but go deeper. Go
Cuddling.
deeper, man of God.
Cuddling?
Yeah, I think it's
so.
cuddling.
It's more
Like,
on the,
yeah.
It's more on that
I just
side.
know it's like there's no intercourse involved, but like I've heard On's tune, I was getting some handles.
Are you the one who gets handles, bro?
Trigger.
Bro.
Check your
That's
pies,
already
man.
know.
Check your
Already
pies
know.
DM. If
Already
you see
know.
a blue tick, it's late.
No.
Yeah. But anyway, we're signing out.
I was probably sharing my link, bro. Serious, man.
The link
I
to the
don't-
location, to the crib.
Nah, dog.
Anyway, we're signing out. Right Price is even closing right now. We've been here for so long. Make sure to follow Right Price at all social media platforms.
Yes, sir.
Make sure to come through, check out what they've got. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. If you've got questions for J Trigger, comment right now. And listen, I've told everyone, I told Brian, I told Lombe, people are not going back to reply to the comments. So make sure you must check the comments, people what they're saying, asking questions about you, and make sure you reply.
No, 100. I'll use the Trigger TV account.
Trigger TV.
It's coming. That's
coming now. Anyway, thank you for joining us. It was J Trigger Mix Kasama, the hardest on in LSK, and this is
go.
LSK Showcast.
Musician with businesswoman.
LSK Showcast, presented by Mix Kasamwa.
Mix is the name.
Mix Kasamwa is the hardest stone in LSK.
Buddha. Mix is the name.